So welcome everyone and welcome to the session of Ask Me Now. Yes, Madhav Prasad. So you belong to Dhangadi or you belong to some other part?
I belong to Pokhara, Nepal. Pokhara,
Pokhara,
central part
okay.
of Nepal.
Yes. So what do you do as of now?
I'm now a PhD scholar.
PhD in what?
I'm linking Vedic mathematics in PhD in mathematics, obviously.
Okay, great.
I'm
Great,
linking
great.
Vedic mathematics to modern mathematics.
Yes, I think we had a chat. I suppose we had.
Yes, definitely. I have made a phone call to you.
Okay. Great.
And I was expecting some books from you so that I can buy, or you can just
See, books, I'll give you the reason behind that. See, sending books via post.
Yeah.
Now, my books are 6 steps. They cost you around only 1,284 or something. And the courier charges are more than 2,500. So I found it very, I was not interested that you should pay double the cost of books for just courier. So I have left some set of books in Dhangadi, and we are planning to have some tie-ups with post or some courier, local courier, so that we can dispatch a big lot to one place, and from there we can distribute. So we are working on that. Let's see.
I'm a PhD scholar in Nepal Sanskrit University, and that books that you will be providing to me, that will be very useful for our PhD scholars in mathematics, because in Nepal Sanskrit University every year near about 4 or 5 students enroll in PhD program that bridges Vedic mathematics with the modern one. So your knowledge will really be a very nice resource for us.
Sir, if you have gone through the content, I gave much time on this because even I was into business and I could not find any good book to learn. So that was a big reason for what I had to research, and then I wrote so many things and so many concepts. Definitely, I have collected it from all over, from all the books. But yes, it has been now.
I've gone through one of the Vedic mathematics book that I have received from one of the yogi, and because of that inspiration, I spent my devotion most of the time on learning Vedic mathematics.
Great.
And
so what all you have learned? So what you all have learned?
I was just looking for the book that was in my library.
Any topic, and any topic if you remember.
Have you seen this book?
I have seen, yes, I have seen it, sir. I've gone through many books, but what was the problem was these books are, they have been written in very high level language, so it was not easy for everyone to understand.
Yes.
So if you see my books, I'll show you some inner content. You see, it is a very simple language, and then a lot of examples are given, so that you find it very easy to understand.
Okay.
Right, and the collection has been done in such a way. Now, what I have mentioned is step 1, step 2, step 3. Now, if you pick up any book of Vedic mathematics, how it has been done is they take one sutra. Now, for example, Nikhilam Sutra. Now, Nikhilam Sutra is in multiplication also. Nikhilam Sutra is in subtraction also. Nikhilam Sutra is in division also. So they discuss all the three. But now the problem arises when we are teaching to any student or anybody who is fresh to Vedic mathematics, he will not be able to gather all the concepts together. So for them, you have to go step by step. First, you need to understand what is Vedic mathematics, how it is different from your conventional mathematics, what is new in that. Then you have to step for the first thing, that is addition. Before that, I try to remove the fear first. The fear is removed because everybody, even students, even teachers, they have this fear of tables. You are pursuing PhD. Now you can ask any math teacher how much time they need to write a table of 89, and you'll get the answer. What takes only 10 seconds, everybody would give you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15. Why so? Because they are not confident. They have the same habit of writing the tables, cramming or adding singly. So that makes tough, right? So this first, I take it, removing the fear. Then what is new in Vedic maths? That is vinculum concept. Now, if you have learned that vinculum concept, these are imaginary numbers of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't even consider 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Why? So that the strength of the number decreases, and then we can calculate is much easier. So this way,
Definitely.
then we go for the first step, that is addition. The first operation of anything, that is addition. Thereafter, we move to multiplication, not subtraction even, because multiplication is much easier. And then once the student gets known to every part, everything of Vedic maths, then we take subtraction, and thereafter we go for scaling, cubing, and last would go for your division, because division is bit tough.
Yeah.
But yes, there are some topics like divisibility. Now you don't have divisibility about 13, 19, 23, 29, 7 in normal conventional mathematics, but that is dealt in Vedic mathematics very easily.
Okay.
There are things.
In Pokhara, we do have two institutions that binds the math teacher together. One is the math teacher of school education, that is MAC, that we call Mathematics Council of Nepal. This Mathematics Council of Nepal bounds all the school level mathematics teacher. And I think your target group are those teachers. If you happen to organize any program in Pokhara, then I will make a short meeting with them to you, so that
you try to organize, we'll be there. Otherwise, Mr. Umesh is looking for all these programs nowadays. And right, Umesh ji, please be in touch with Madhav Prasad.
Sure, sir.
Right.
Hello, Madhav sir. Namaskar.
Hello, namaskar. How are you?
Umesh ji, you should,
fine,
everyone
sir.
should see, we are all discussing something, and so we should have our videos on.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
That gives more, connectivity to each other.
Yeah, we can see, read the faces also.
Yes, Babilal, do
Okay.
you have any queries? Any questions you have?
Yes, I am just joining, sir. I am listening.
Okay.
And I want to know what is Vedic mathematics and how we can connect it with school level. I am a school level teacher. I am
you are from
teaching
which place?
here in Chittagong.
Which place, sir, in Nepal?
Chittagong, Narangad, sir.
Okay, see, definitely Vedic maths it is helpful for all the school students also from class 3rd onwards. That is age 8 years. And we recently had seminars in Everest Academy, that was in Dhangadi. We had one public seminar. So definitely most of the students were there of class 8, 9, 7, 6. So similarly, you can also be in touch with Umesh sir, and he'll guide you up. And if you have some school, so definitely we are trying to have seminars in entire country, but definitely it will take time to reach all of them. But still we are going for it. So which place?
So how much does it, will it be, how much will be the cost for organizing a seminar? How much should we raise from each teacher?
That you can discuss with Mr. Umesh, because it's not money only. There are so many other things associated, but yes, nobody should be in loss. If you are working for it, you should get something out of it, right?
Yeah.
That is one thing, and we'll do it. Not to worry.
Okay.
You can. Money, don't think money is the only criteria. Money is so, but
no,
yes,
whenever we talk about training programs to the teachers, the first question they will ask is how much money do we need to pay?
No, this is there, but when see my now you just now you told how was your seminars and all. See, money is not important for me. If you see my profile, I am already having 1200 plus institutes of my own.
Sure.
This is just my passion. And secondly,
Yeah.
certain things which led me to enter this industry.
Yeah.
Now, there is a very big question which changed my life also, my way of thinking.
Yeah.
Now, if you see, is math really tough?
Not really, if we find the right way.
So why, now I'm talking about your country. Your
Yeah.
country, they have allowed calculators. Now, what do you want?
Yeah.
You want your students to become robots? Do you want that they should never use their brains?
It's bad to let them use calculator.
Sorry?
It is bad to let them use calculator.
So who raised the voice against it? You know, when I was in the seminar, and see, it was obvious when I talked to students, when I asked some questions, they said, we'll do on calculator. But yes, after 10, 20 minutes, they realized that their brains were much faster than the calculators. So who will make them realize? See, ultimately, we have to drive them up.
Yeah.
Got the point. Now what, so now if you remember, earlier when we used to have dial-up phones, we used to remember each and every phone number.
Yeah.
Now do we remember?
Now we can't remember at all.
Why? Because we have trained our brain in such a way that we'll
That
pick
we
pick it up from the smartphone. But what if you forget the name of the person? Then gone.
Gone.
If you just check with your address book, it might have 1,000 phone numbers today. But if you scroll through them, you will not remember around 900 people who are they, or when did you contact them? You just forget. Why? Because you're not using your brain up to the mark. And that is what is happening. When we allow them to use calculator at the younger age, we have restricted their growth. We are not allowing them to grow. And that is not good sign. They might be happy today, yes, they can get the answers immediately, but what we are doing towards them, what is our duty? So we are not fulfilling our duty also. Na? So that is what Vedic maths is, a mental procedure. It is a mental calculation. It activates your right brain, left brain. So you can say it is a journey of transformation from fear of maths to confidence. See, every day I come across 100 new people. And I ask the same question to every teacher, how much time you need to write a table of 89? 10% will say, why should I answer? Because maths teachers have an ego. Maths is the best subject, known as the best subject. And I know what is behind their ego. They have never listened such question. Second, next 40 or 50% will say 10, 20 minutes. Others will say, I don't know. Now, what is this? If you don't know, why do you ask your students to cram the tables? Why do you ask your students to repeat the tables in the class? What you cannot do, why you ask your kids? And this is happening. This is the first chapter of cramming. We only teach our students how to cram, how to learn cramming. We teach them the cramming concept when we have to listen tables to them. And then we say, you should not cram anything. You should learn and understand. Now you are doing both the ways. Where should a student go? So they also choose and pick the best, the easy things, they pick up. But at the end of the day, we are wrong in that. So that, and second thing, what moved me up is, now we don't find any suicide cases of any student throughout the year. But the moment results of 10th class, 12th class are released, you find the newspapers filled with the news. So many students committed suicide because they failed. And if you see the analytics, if you see in detail, the subject is maths. So is math really such a terror, such a tough that you can any student can commit a suicide also?
No, definitely not. The way that we are taught is wrong.
That is what I used to teach like when I started with the subject, I taught government school teachers in Haryana. So the first response I got from them is, why should we learn? Why should we teach to the students? They will not learn because they already have to learn so many subjects. I said, you don't worry about them. You worry about yourself. And it happened slowly and steadily after 1 year. If you see my page, on that, government of Haryana issued me a letter on, I think, 17th or 18th of March 2021. And today it is now 31st March. So after 1 year, today, if you ask the same teachers, they are now doing it. So it took me 1 year to make them believe, yes, to learn something new, something good, something interesting is not bad. So people they have this mindset. Oh, can I learn something new at this age? First question. Second, why should I learn? What benefit I will get? Now, every time it is not a financial benefit. Sometimes you get mental satisfaction. Sometimes you get other positive things. For example, I have a teacher from Nigeria. He's a mathematics teacher. Now, he has not got any increase in the salary because in Nigeria, they don't have Vedic maths. But he learned, and now when he's giving some tips to the students, what he's getting more respect because he is giving them something more. And whenever you will give something more to your students, they will definitely respect you. They'll definitely ask you something. Right. So there are
not only more, but easier method.
Whatever. So knowledge is now, yes, definitely Vedic maths itself is easy. What is the definition? What makes your maths easy and faster? So it is always. But as a teacher, our aim should be to give something interesting also, something what is valuable for them, because that we know what is valuable. At their tender age, they don't know. Right? What we have the experience, we should, as per our experience, we should share that with them also. Na? Yes, Shyam Kumar Ray, you have any query? Deepak Narula? Yes, please ask Shyam. You are mute, I think.
Okay, hello sir.
Hello.
My name is Shyam.
Yes,
I'm
Shyam.
from Nepal. Okay,
Nepal,
I'm from
which
Nepal,
place?
Janakpur.
Janakpur, okay.
Janakpur. Okay. I'm a math teacher. I'm
Great.
running my own academy, Math Academy.
Very good.
I teach up to +2 level students, 11th or 12th students. But I realize they have. I'm teaching the students. They have no any basics code like mathematics calculation fast, and they always use even small calculation with calculator.
2 + 2 also on calculator.
Yeah.
Yes,
but,
I know. I have seen that.
Yeah. And it is my weakness, my mental weakness by using the calculator. So I want to improve my mathematics, generally my mathematics calculations fast. So I want to learn something new.
Definitely. Have you checked my page? Have you checked my YouTube channel?
Yes, sir. I have checked.
Okay, now on Saturday we have a workshop, Saturday, Sunday, 2 days. And you say, what difference you find in yourself?
Okay.
So you connect with Umesh sir. He has given Umesh a app, and he'll share you the link for Saturday, and you can. Yes, Mr. Deepak, how can I help you?
Yes, okay, I'm fine. I'm just having the chance to take your class.
You are from?
I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal.
What is the age of your child? What is the age of your child? What's your name?
I'm 9 years old.
Very good. Class 4th or 3rd?
No.
In which class? What class?
Three.
Class
Class
3.
3. Very good. So, do you love maths?
Can you-
Do you love math?
It is hard, but I like it.
Who said it is hard? What
It
is
is
hard?
hard,
in
but
that?
he likes it.
What is hard in that? I'll make it easy for you. Tell me. I'll give you easy tip. Tell me, what is hard?
Actually, I'm okay. Actually, I'm very interested in math from my childhood. No? But nowadays I'm not having time, so much time to take math classes, and but I'm very interested in math.
You do one thing.
So I am.
You see, initially you can take some a workshop, and you can ask him to sit along. And what I'll be teaching first day, that is very interesting for the child.
I'm not hearing you clearly.
I said
Sorry?
I have workshops on Saturday, Sundays. You can take a workshop and the child can sit along with you. Then he'll be learning something. Otherwise, send me I'm sharing you my WhatsApp number.
No.
And you can send me on that. I'll share you some videos for the child. Yes, Santosh Katiwada, Bhabilal Niyot, Anu,
I want to.
Somraj, Mausab Chinal. Yes, anyone has any queries? This is your show. Ask me now. So you are here to ask. Yes, Suraj.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes,
Good
Suraj, tell
evening,
me.
everybody. Sir, I'm from Nepal, and I'm also a math teacher.
Great.
So I too want to learn
Yes,
new methods how to teach children, because children, they feel difficult. This math, they feel very much difficult. They don't
Okay.
like to study especially maths. And so how to make it interesting is other subject. So I too want to learn some new
actually,
ideas.
I'm very interested in math.
Get some new ideas. I have joined this class, sir.
Yes, I'll ask Umeshi to share you some videos and then share with you the link of the workshop. See, this is where you can ask any question regarding Vedic mathematics, but when we'll come to a workshop, there I'll be teaching you some concepts, how to do it. And that would make everything different. Whatever, you'll find a change in yourself. For example, I'll talk about right now. Suraj, now you are a math teacher. Can I ask you some questions?
Maybe the network problem. I'm
Okay, sir.
not hearing you clearly.
Okay, no issues. I'll
Sorry
share
for
you.
this.
I'll share. Okay, you all can drop your numbers. We'll share the video after this, after the end of the session. Right? You can share your numbers. We'll share the videos also. Umeji and
Okay,
Sushmita,
no
just
problem.
take care. If you can share the video. Sushmita?
Sure, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Correct. Okay. So Suraj, what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 11?
That is natural number, sir.
I am asking what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiplied by 11? What is the answer? Now see, in normal maths, you'll take time in this, but in Vedic maths, it's a mental. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5. What is 999 into 999? 998,001. So whatever are the things, it makes your maths easy and faster, right? So definitely I'll also request you that you should also join workshops so that there you'll be getting a depth knowledge, right?
But excuse me,
Yes.
where is Where is the workshop is going on?
Workshop is also on Zoom, same, online.
Online. Okay.
Offline,
already-
offline will be having one session in Kathmandu, but that's not possible because what happens? Online you learn more. Why? Because you are paying attention. Offline, when there is a crowd. Now, last time in like Dhangadi, we had a crowd of 180 plus people. So then sometimes you feel you get moved with the emotions of all, and you just enjoy also. But when it comes to learning, so you have to be more concentrated.
Yeah, actually, I'm very interested. You
And
know, I'm
definitely
because
I'll ask Umeshji to contact you today or tomorrow morning. And
Sure,
definitely
sir.
I'm also making it some we are trying for a schedule for Kathmandu, so not an issue. Mosam,
Okay, Deepak sir.
yes.
Okay, Deepak sir, please share your WhatsApp number. Deepak Nirola, sir.
yeah, yeah, okay, no problem. You can take from Susmita. She has my number.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Shushmita, you can send. I'll share you the video of this also.
Yeah, she has.
Then
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
share
because I tried to learn about Vedic mathematics, and I want to know it very from the root. You know,
So we'll be starting from the roots.
I don't want on. Yeah, I just want to know it how it works. I want to know the mechanism. You know.
See, if you want to know the mechanism, that is around 65 hours training total. Right, because you cannot learn everything in a 2 days workshop, but in 2 days, what you'll find different is how to work, how to move it differently, how to think differently. Now, what happens? I'll give you one example now. If I ask you what is 576 into 121, now today, what you'll do is you'll write 576, below that you'll write 121, and everybody sitting over here will do the same. But after a class of 15 minutes, just 15 minutes, you'll find that the way of approach will change. We will not do it in a normal way. We'll try to do it 576 into 11 into 11. And 576 into 11 is 6336. Again into 11 becomes 69696. So this is how you can calculate mentally. And the basic thing now has changed is visualization. You will try to visualize the numbers. Then you will try to find the reason behind that numbers and then apply a proper logic. Any person who has these three qualities in life, visual ability, enhanced visual ability, reasoning skills, and logics, it is not helpful only in maths, Vedic maths, or any particular subject. No, it is a life-changing process. Whenever you come across any situation in your life, you will first visualize that problem, then you'll find a reason behind that problem, and then you will apply the logic to that problem. So it is a life-changing process, right? Yes, Bhabilal Mure, Govinda.
Yes, sir.
You have any queries, any questions?
Yes, sir. Nowadays, mathematics teaching is more challenging due to the COVID and due to the online classes. Now we are opening physically, and examination is also coming near, but students are not learning. They are not interested in mathematics, and when we take the examination, their achievement is very low, very poor.
I truly agree with this. But have you guided them? See, who is teacher? We are teacher. They are not teachers. Who is more experienced? We are experienced, not the children. So who has the duty to guide? We, and they are the students. They will do like this. But our duty is to again and again guide. See, can you live without maths? Can anyone live without maths? Mathematics is in nature. You know, even the beehive, that is also a structure, that is also a pattern, that is also a mathematics. Every morning you deal with, right from the morning, this fruit person to a doctor, engineer, anybody, cobbler, anyone. What do we deal with? We deal in money. So how do we carry out this money operations? With mathematics. Now, what do? If a student is not good at mathematics in class 10, we suggest them to go for other subjects. We change the subject. Leave maths, go for arts, go for commerce, go for... But what will happen later on? Will they be able to get admission in good MBA college? No. Why? Because they left mathematics. And every test, every competition, it has maths test always. English, maths has become the lifeline of any competition. So you cannot go away from maths. It is so what has to be done? We have to change the approach. We have to change the way of their thinking by our guidance again and again. See, whatever they are doing, it's fine. But what is our duty? To knock them again and again. So one day they'll understand this. I had a personal experience. I was there in Everest Academy. First question I asked something regarding any formula I asked. They said, we'll do it on calculator. And after 1 hour when I asked, they said, no, we don't know. We don't need a calculator. See, this is how you have to bring a change. Definitely, it will not come overnight, but it will take time. But it will come if we knock it again and again. And it is our duty to teach them good. Definitely, they'll understand. Everybody knows this, that they are not using their brains. Everybody knows this. We are becoming robots. Everybody knows this. But why this is happening? Just think from your family. Just think, how do you act in your home? And the student and the kids, your children, your kids, how when they observe you, same thing is passing on into the generations. So we also have to do something, right? It is our responsibility. Yes, Somraj, Govinda. Anything else? Any questions? Yes, Umesh ji.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chief. Arjun is there. Yes, Mausam Chinal,
So,
you have any query? You have any
Good
question?
evening, sir. I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
I work in the field of memory power development here in Nepal. I'm from Pokhara, Nepal. And I've also taught some concepts of Vedic mathematics to the children during the seminars I conduct in Nepal. And I found it to be very useful and helpful for their studies as well. However, I have a concern that I can ask to you that mathematics is itself a broad subject. And how broad is the concept of Vedic mathematics? Because the book I read about Vedic mathematics online from pdfdrive.com or any other sites, they had limited concepts of coordinate geometry, some algebra linear equations, double line equations, and some basic stuffs of multiplication division. But can we apply it to the higher forms of mathematics like derivatives, integration also?
Now, if I talk about Vedic mathematics, it can be applied to entire mathematics as well as organic chemistry also. But the point is, did we learn this entire mathematics in a single year? I'm not saying even a day. I'm saying single year. So what is happening actually? We all know, when we all learn that yes, it is easy concepts. So we want that, yes, we should get everything in a day, in a single book. How is it practical? Now, if you see, even I have authored some books. I've authored 6 steps, but that 6 steps are dealing only with arithmetic and algebra, because first our concept should be clear. What will you do in integration? You'll again carry out operations of multiplication. What will you do in now? What that was what I was discussing. Sometimes what happens, you ask some your students, yeah, okay, you are weak in maths, take bio as a subject, take medical, so you'll get good marks in medical, and physics, chemistry, you are already good. It does not happen the same. What happens now, because that student has left mathematics, so he becomes weak in calculations. So even though they are getting good marks in biology, all the numerical part of physics and chemistry, they are dumb. You ask the professors of physics and chemistry who are dealing with both kind of students, one from engineering background and one from engineering means maths background, and others who from only bio. This is what big difference, broad difference is there. See, when we leave something just because of fear, so we never even think of stepping ahead. So that now, when we talk about, you are asking me some topics. Yes, we can work on integration, coordinate geometry, trigonometry, everything is there. But first, basic steps have to be done. And if you see my books, I have not written level 1, level 2, nothing like that, because you cannot decide a level. One alone person or one team cannot decide a level. It has to be a huge list of people who have to manage. And again, it is not a different subject. Basically, it is a supplement to your mathematics.
It is an associated subject.
It's not, see, it is making your maths only easy. That is the reason why we say you should start from class 3rd or age of 8, because you cannot teach number systems in this. Why you cannot teach? Because what we have learned in a number system is we have 9 numbers, 1 to 9 and a 0, 10. But here, when we talk about vinculum numbers, we'll have only 1 to 5 and 1, 0. So where are those 6 gone? So basically, these are the concepts to make your maths easy and mental. Right. But when we talk in general, what is the target audience? It is always up to class 9th, and then 10th, they go for competitive examinations and competitive examinations. So for all those, arithmetic, algebra are the most important topics. Trigonometry and all these topics, they have very few percentage of marks. And that is why people don't go for that. And neither teacher wants to teach. Because if they'll not get students in that, how will they teach? Right, so this is the reason why. And second thing, people were not aware about complete concepts. I'll give you one example. If you have gone through this, have you done Antre your Doshke multiplication? So that was, I'll give you an example. 23 multiplied by 27. Now what is happening in this question? 23 into 27, and second question is 44 into 46. In both these questions, the unit place is adding up to make 10. 23, yes. 27, 3 plus 7 is 10. And there 4 and 6 is 10. And your tens place is common. So in this, what happens? You apply a concept that the common number is multiplied with one more. So 2 into 3 becomes 6. And on the other side, 3 into 7 becomes 21. So 621 is your answer. And on the other side, 4 into 5 is 20. And 4 and 6 was 24. 2024. This is done. Now there is reverse of this also possible. But today also I was searching in net also. There are certain things, because the complete text what Gurudev wrote, Bharti Krishna Tiraji wrote, that is also not available. That was burnt in the fire. There was a fire accident. So we don't have complete context also. Right.
Sir, can I know the history of Vedic mathematics?
History, why it is called Vedic mathematics? Because it is believed to be originated from our Vedas. Now, how many Vedas we have, you know?
Four.
So there are 4 Vedas. And it is believed to be originated from our 4th Veda, that is Athar Veda, the Veda which deals with medicine, mechanics, your sculpture, and all these sciences what we are dealing today. So the name is because of the orientation from the back end of Vedas. Also, Vedic means knowledge. Now, coming to who was the person behind it, who is the father, who is known as the father of Vedic mathematics. So he is Bharti Krishna Tiraji Maharaj. He was a Shankaracharya from Jagannath Puri Peeth. We have Shankara Peeths in India. So he was from Govardhan Peeth, that is known as Govardhan Peeth in Odisha, Jagannath Puri. Right, but we don't have complete text. Yes, Madhav. Sure.
Madhav sir is showing the photo, I think.
He's showing the photograph. Yes. Right. Anything else? Somraj?
Thank you, sir. My query has been just answered by you. Sir, I couldn't hear. Pardon.
You belong to which place? Which part?
I belong to Pokhara. I belong to Pokhara, sir.
Okay, Madhav sir and you both from Pokhara.
Yeah.
Madhav sir is also from Pokhara?
Yeah, he told just now. He told.
I'm an associate professor in Pokhara University and guest lecturer in University of Tosca, Italy. I'm also a student of IIM India.
Great, sir. See, knowledge wherever you can get, you should take it.
Yeah.
Every day you learn a lot. But the eyes and ears should be open. Your eyes, ear, and brain.
Regarding Vedic mathematics from you to receive in the near future.
Anytime. See, I love that. If you are discussing on the topic, I would love.
Yeah.
I never mind it. So it's anytime. And daytime I'm free generally, because in the evening I do have sessions, so that is difficult. Otherwise, in the morning hours I'm free.
Okay.
Okay, Mausam sir, please share your WhatsApp number.
Mausam sir, are you a professional teacher in Pokhara?
No. I am a student. I have just graduated BSc Forestry from Tribhuvan University.
Nice.
Somraj.
I have no any queries, sir.
Great. Okay. 5 minutes. Because then I have a session. I have a class after this. So if you have any query, you are most welcome. So Shmita, I'll share you the video. You can share with all who were present today.
Okay, sir.
So how long have you been teaching the concept of Vedic mathematics, sir?
Teaching, if I say professionally, so 2 years.
2 years.
But research, number of years. If you see the books, my books were awarded as the best in education and training category. If you see Quora, I am the most viewed writer in the world for topic Vedic mathematics. So I just try to learn every day. See, because I told you there are no original contents also left. So wherever you can learn something, I try to do.
I wish to read some of your research paper on Vedic mathematics. So that will be beneficial for my PhD work as well.
I'll just share you the
Sure.
content.
Okay.
I'll share you a link of one group. There you'll get
Okay.
this. No, I have not written research papers because I have not done doctorate in. I think people are getting misguided. I've not written. I'm a doctorate in computer science, not in
Okay,
Vedic
nice.
mathematics.
You may have published some papers on research portals.
I don't read. I work in. I believe in direct support. See, writing research papers are good, yes, to get that qualification. But do you think it really helps or it reaches the ground level?
No. It doesn't reach the ground level because the ordinary people they never read research articles.
I have worked. Now also, I'm. If you see my profile, I'm a vice president.
But I think the
for
publishing research article it builds the support of academic communities as well.
I know, I can understand. So I told you I was a businessman, totally 100% businessman. But what turned was why people have the fear of maths. That was the only story which turned my life. And
Okay.
I started doing research on that. And then I tried to start teaching, wrote the books first and working on it.
Is there any specific words for fear of maths? Like we have hydrophobia for fear of water.
Please repeat again.
Mathophobia. Mathophobia motion.
Mathophobia.
Everyone has mathophobia. If I just ask you one question now, you'll say, no, I don't know. So what is that? One simple question, if we get feared from that, what is that? And if you talk, now what happens to a student, see, if you remember, you used to go to a preschool or play school very happily. The moment there was a transformation from preschool to class 1, fine. The next year you started having a fear. No, I don't want to go to that class. Why? What happened actually? What new was and there? That was mathematics only. I talk to teachers every day and they also tell me the stories like how fearful it was to cram tables and then repeat in the front of the class. Why was it required? And if you attend my workshop, you'll see tables are just mere 10 seconds game. And we used to waste so much time in that. And we still have the fear of that. One single question I'm asking you also, and you ask any number of people, they'll have the same answer. We don't know, or 10, 15 minutes. Writing a table of 89. And believe me, it takes 10 seconds to write with Vedic maths. So the thing is, we never dealt in the way. Now, very small point is, whatever we write, we'll write it from left to right. How do we read? Left to right. Only maths is the subject we do right to left. Why? That is the reason why our speed is slow in maths. And if you start doing it from left to right, your speed will enhance. That also I'll prove it. And that was how I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 5 into 11. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5. We can add mentally from left to right, which is very difficult doing it from right to left, our original way of mathematics. So that is how Vedic maths helps you out. Anything else?
It's okay, sir. It's going on. Very nice.
Chalo.
We had a really nice time on sharing the experiences of mathematics and Vedic mathematics.
Definitely, we'll discuss more someday. We'll have talk. I'll talk to you personally on Sunday in the morning session, morning time. so that we can discuss over it, and we'll do something.
I may not be present on workshop and seminar sessions because I need to attend my university courses. I do have classes, master's classes at that time. On Saturday also we do have examinations about.
No issues.
So, yeah.
No worries at all. Next time, or whenever we'll be
We'll
there.
be,
So we
we'll be
I
in touch.
hope-
In personally, we'll be in touch in WhatsApp or in Viber.
Sure, sure.
All right. Okay. Have a nice time, sir.
Thank you. Thank
I
you
hope
very
to
much,
receive a
everyone.
book soon in low cost in the couriers from Nepal. If it is courier from
Yeah,
Nepal, that
working
will be
on,
cheaper.
we'll work within, Umeshi, did you discuss with that post for courier?
Sure, 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 sure. I will call the Madhav sir tomorrow morning.
ठीक है, कर लो
Okay.
आप.
Sure. बिहान म फोन गर्छु सरलाई हजुरलाई.
Right. So I take your leave.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Good
Thank
night,
you,
sir.
sir. See you.
Right.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Good day.
Okay, sir.